Well, people are always asking me, what's going to be the next great collectible? What's going to increase in value? Well, if I had that magic crystal ball, I'd own them all. But the fact of the matter is, I think this car here is seriously undervalued if you compare it to the L-88 Corvette. I mean, in 67 they built 20, in 68 they built 80, in 69 they built 116. So production numbers total are well over 200. Well, this car here is kind of the ultimate Corvette for 1971. It's an LS-6. It's the only year they built an LS-6 in a Corvette, period. That LS-6 is also an aluminum head motor. It's super rare to have a 454 with an aluminum head, and they only built 188 of these cars, of which 130 were 4-speeds. Put all those things together, this car being roughly the third the value of an L-88 Corvette, this car today is a bargain. Well, put that aside, it's also a super rare car. Let's take it for a rip around the block and see how it performs. Well, other than the fact this car is an LS-6 Corvette, there's actually nothing special about the car as far as how it handles and drives. Typical Corvette, especially at T-top, you got lots of squeaks, lots of rattles, pretty harsh ride. As far as four-wheel disc brakes, yeah, you got some pretty good brakes. As far as suspension goes, again, typical Corvette, nice, fun car to drive, but it's got those short trailing arms in the back, which creates a little bit of dardiness, especially under braking, especially with a set of bias-ply tires. Well, let's get to the fact that this car is an LS-6. Whoever ordered this car wanted to go fast. A set of 308 gears in the back, I'm doing 50 miles, 60 miles an hour at about 2,700 RPM. Top speed on this car would be exceptionally high for a 71 Corvette. Well, let's get to the motor. What's really cool about this, yes, it had a little bit less compression than the LS-6 and the Chevelle, but it also had a set of aluminum heads. Compression went down to 9-to-1, had a good camshaft in it, of course steel crank and rods and a 4-bolt main block. It was really a nice package, made 425 horsepower, 475 foot-pounds of torque at 4,000 RPM. All in all, what makes this car super special is the power plant. Well, getting back to the value of these cars, you got to understand 188 were built. That's a super, super rare car. Condition of this car, it's not a #1 car. The car is really a survivor car. It's been painted once, has all original interior, original motor, original tranny, original rear end, has all the paperwork, has the original tank sticker, the Protecto plate. This car here is just a great example of a car that's just been maintained. That's what a lot of collectors are looking for. Well, what is the value of one of these cars in sort of average condition or #2 condition? Well, today the car is worth probably about $100,000. Again, a 68 L88 or 69 L88 is closer to $300,000, a 67 is closer to $1 million. So this car here I think is really undervalued. How much will it go up? 25, 50% maybe? Well, if you think about it, if you can make 25 or 50% on 100 grand, that's not a bad investment, is it?